Welcome, sacred souls, to Beautiful Chaos Tarot. I am Elle the Intuitive. I will be your psychic consultant for this session. This is for all star signs, so if you found me here today, chances are Spirit has a message for you. Do keep in mind that these are generalized readings and that not all information channeled may be applicable to every situation, so keep what resonates and leave what does not. We have 3 piles for you today to choose from. Use your intuition, let your heart guide you, and I'll see you there. Okay, sacred souls, these are the piles that I've got for you. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. For pile 1, we have this cute little fairy, and she is with the Magicseers tarot deck. It's holographic. Pile 2 is this yellow blusher crystal resin. It's a resin crystal, but it's got a yellow blusher mushroom in it. And that is for the Afterthoughts tarot. Pile 3 is the Fairy house with the beginner's tarot deck. Alright, take your time, take a deep breath in, close your eyes, and as you're holding your, take a deep breath in and hold your breath, and then breathe out, and when you open your eyes, it'll be the first pile that your eyes dart to. Trust your intuition, and we're going to jump right into it. See you there. Welcome to your love reading. Oh my God. Welcome to your love reading, pile 1. To make sure you're in the right place, we're actually going to do an energy check-in first. So if you've chosen the fairy, we're ready to start for you. Alright, afterwards, we're going to be working on a channeled message. So we're going to go through your oracle cards first. Well, I guess first we're going to do the energy check-in. This is definitely Mercury retrograde. I'm so sorry. We're going to do your energy check-in first on both your side and your person's side. Then we're going to go through your oracle cards, and then we're going to wind up with your channeled message from your person. Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to tell you that I had the sage going for a while, and I feel that somebody in this situation has a lot that they want to say because it's a little abalone shell of sage, but it kept blowing all over the place. Like it was popping and crackling and just blowing embers all over the place, and it just felt very significant somehow. I feel like somebody has a lot they want to say. Alright, so for your side, let's see what we've got. I feel that you're resisting at the end of a cycle. I feel like you're finally standing in your power. You're very nurturing. And you're tired of people sneaking around. Like you're done with that. Like you've gotten to a point where you won't tolerate people being sneaky. I feel like the end of the cycle might have to do with a Knight of Cups in your life. I feel that you're almost in resistance to a love offer. And it almost feels like you're no longer willing to stay for this. Okay, King of Pentacles. I feel like you have a choice to be made. And I feel like you don't necessarily want to make that choice. Something's in the shadows. You don't see everything yet. This choice is regarding the lovers. Choosing your person or choosing yourself. Okay, we're going to go into your person now. Now do remember that these can be mirroring. And if they're mirroring, that just means that you're reflecting one another's energy back to one another. Just pick a side. Like, you could be like, switch things around as you need to, and just be flexible. All right, so your person is actually wanting to come to you with a love offering. They have this beautiful ornate cup of love, and in this image, the cup is closed. So it feels to me that your person wants to bring forward a love offer, but is actually afraid of how they're going to be perceived. Now, they're very, very depressed right now, but they're trying to use their intuition to find the right way to go in this situation. They're keeping things hidden. They're trying to stay out of your sight. They want to give you an equal an equal give and take. They may have spread themselves too thin in the past, and they may have walked away from you. They may have been acting like a player, and could have been the end of your relationship. So if that sounds like you and your person, you're in the right place. We're going to clean up the board, and we're going to start on your oracle cards next. Okay. All right. So they really do want to give this a second chance. Someone from your past is returning to your life. I feel that your person does want to come back. They may have walked away from you, and they may have been acting like a player. They may have wanted their freedom, but they're seeing that you were the person that they look for you and literally everyone else. It doesn't matter who they run into. They try to find aspects of you in that person. If they're in a store, they think they see you in places. Like, I feel like they're haunted. They're haunted by memories of you, and it's very, very painful because they feel that they can't have what they want most in life, which is a stable connection with you. They thought they wanted to play the field, and they thought they'd be happier playing the field. But every time they meet somebody, it's always you they want to come running back to. Snail's pace. Slow down, grounding, listening for the heartbeat of the earth, subtle energies. I feel this is actually a master number 22. Master number, I don't know if you can see that. Master number 22 is it's a master number, first of all. It's the master builder or the master architect. It really it signifies that you can actually achieve any of your goals if you use this master number by working steadily towards your desired outcome with sincerity. I feel like your person wants to come forward, but they're so scared they're just creeping along at a snail's pace. I feel that you are being guided to get in touch with nature. Go out and garden or repot your plants or I'm being shown a vision of somebody sitting outside painting an outdoor scenery with their easel and their paint set. Talk to the fairies. I know a lot of people don't believe in them, but they're a very real energy. I interact with them often. Some of them are closed off, but then the ones that are around you that want to help desire your connectivity. I feel like your person has been fixated on something else. Something they're now realizing is to their detriment. Your person is sad. Let's move on. Okay. Sanctuary. Embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you. Renew yourself and thrive. I feel that you're being called to get off social media, to resist posting anything anywhere. I feel that you're being called to focus in on yourself and to find what makes you light up and makes you happy, and then to reemerge refreshed and renewed. I feel that if you're wanting to draw your person back in, this will be the way. If you're wanting to find a new relationship, this will be the way. Work on yourself. Take time for you. All right, the second card we have is Union. You have seen the seen and unseen allies. Draw upon their strength. Join forces with friends and flourish. I feel that you have friends in high places and friends in low places. I feel that the fairy kingdom and the basically the David kingdom and the angelic kingdoms are pulling together to work for your desired outcome. I feel that you have been awakening and you've been seeing the divinity in people. I feel like this has been scary for you. I feel like it's almost like seeing the world with fresh eyes. Like when children think like they're here and they're just excited and everything brings them joy. It's like that, but you also see the pain and the suffering, and that's hard. Integrity. Drop the things that offend your soul. Embrace your truth. It's your life. Let no one live it for you. I feel like this is very true. I feel like you've been learning to live with integrity. You've been dropping sneaky behaviors and have been tolerating sneaky patterns way less. Like the sneaky link is not something that you desire to be around or to be involved with anymore. I feel like you're finding stability. And I feel like your person is realizing that you were the stable one the whole time. I feel like your person could be older than you or taller than you. I feel like there's a potential that your person, when you were together, if you were together, if this is a separation, which I feel like it is because we had reconciliation. I feel, and we also had union. I feel that your person really took you under their wing and tried to protect you when they were with you. But when feelings got too heavy, when feelings got too real, that's when they got frightened. There was a lot of tension in your situation. You're being asked to find a balance between these pulling and opposing forces. Now, this number 54 reduces down to a 9, which is a completion of a cycle. And honestly, we got the world card upside in reverse, so it's time to end a cycle. And I don't think it means that you won't ever be with your person again. I think it means that the person that you were has to be reborn. If you can get through this tension in your life, if you can find the push and the pull and come out on top, I think you can conquer anything. This does tell me that your person was broken or you were broken, and there was so much love there and it was frightening, and there was just a lot of battles in this. Like I see a lot of opposition. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. It's time to set your intentions. What it is that you want out of life. What it is you want out of the situation. I feel like it's time for you to grow as a person, to develop yourself as a person, and to do this in the hermit mode. Like do this in solitude. You're actually very close to achieving your goal. Gibbous Moon. Like this is actually one of my favorite cards in the whole deck. I feel that this signifies that this tension that you were experiencing, it's actually there to help you grow. Because if you're close to your goal being achieved, that means that all that tension, all that pressure made a diamond. Crushed for nothing. The crucible wasn't lit for nothing. And then you have Void of Course Moon. Nothing will come of this situation. So it might be time. What I'm getting from this card is that it is time to let the old you burn in the phoenix's fire of renewal. Because what is supposed to come of this is supposed to be a brand new beginning, and if you resist it, you're resisting the natural evolution of your soul. It's time to let that fire blaze and to burn and to talk and to be what is necessary, to be the catalyst necessary for your growth. Yes, it's scary. Yes, change is scary, but it's also necessary. There are two things that we are promised in life: change and death. If it's promised already, if it's inevitable, then why not get accustomed to it? Why not get used to it? And why not find power there? Your growth is your power. Your expansion is your power. Your power is right now. Keep moving forward. I know you can do this. When you come out, when it's time for you to emerge from your chrysalis, your cocoon, you're going to be the biggest butterfly. You don't see the butterfly looking back saying, damn, I miss being a caterpillar. Let yourself grow. Okay, so I'll move on to this card next. The answers to your question involves your daughter. Daughter. I feel that some of you may have children or may have lost children. This may not be for everyone. So take it if it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. But this could also mean that your inner child needs to come out and play. If you have a child, if you have a daughter, allow your daughter to guide you. Allow the childlike innocence of your little one to guide you forward, because they approach everything with such wonder. They see beauty in everything. Rekindle that within yourself. It's time, love. It's time. We're going to see what your person wants to say to you. You came closer than anyone. I feel like it breaks your person's heart because they realize that they open their heart so much to you. They let you into depths that they didn't even know were there. And it scared them. And they slammed the door shut. Because it was easier to be mean. It was easier to shut you out than to let you see their vulnerability and therefore their weakness. Not that it's actually weakness. It's actually you exhibit a lot of strength and vulnerability. But I feel that that was not fostered within them growing up. They were taught that if you are emotional, you're weak. You were the best thing in my life. I feel like your person feels you changing, feels you pulling away. And because of that, your person feels they've lost you. They feel like it's the completion of a cycle. Number 9. They're scared. They're so scared. My life is not together as it seems. Not as together as it seems. I feel like they've been presenting themselves to the outside world in such a way that they're happy now. And I can promise you they're not. They're very depressed. They're very down. They don't feel like anything is working for them right now. It's actually a very melancholy energy. I am so attracted to you. I feel like they must have told you that they were not interested in you anymore. But I want you to know that that is not the truth. Because like they said, you came closer than anyone. They're trying to protect themselves and pushing you away. All right, let's see what we've got for my handwritten oracle. Not right now. I feel like they're just so afraid. I feel like they're so afraid that like they cannot open up, and they just keep telling themselves now is not the right time, not right now. I am so grateful for how patient you are with me. I feel like because they are moving at such a snail's pace, they're afraid that you're not going to be around when they want to come back to you, and they wish they could move faster, but they're having a hard time. They love how gentle and understanding you are, how stable you are. I heard I've never had that before. Please, can we just start over? What did they do to you? What did they say to you? I feel like they want to sweep this under the rug as best they can. They want you to forgive them. I just keep hearing, I was so scared. And then I heard, without you, I feel nothing. I feel nothing. Without you, I feel nothing. I feel like they thought it was going to be less scary to move away from you, to push you aside, to cast you away, to castigate you and ostracize you. But now they're realizing that they're just alone. Without you, their life has such little meaning. I want to make a baby with you. Oh my gosh. So they do find you attractive. They want a family with you. You may have had a child with them in the past. This could be your card. Or maybe you have a blended family, and maybe it was something that you have a child already, an existing child, but they want to have another baby with you. Whatever's going on, they want to make a baby with you. They want to build a family with you. They don't want you to leave them again. They don't want you to, like, because even if they walked away from you, they feel like you betrayed them in letting them do that. Not that that makes a lot of sense, but that's what's coming through. If I could turn back time, I want to reverse the hourglass. I feel like they wish they could go back to simpler times with you, easier days, when it didn't hurt so bad. I heard I would do it all different. I know what I would do different. Unfortunately, that's not how it works, but that's what they're saying. This isn't in your head, I feel it too. Now, this makes me think that you have a very deep connection with this person, potentially a twin flame connection. All right, so that's your oracle spread. If this sounds like you were so in the right place. What do you say we jump into tarot? Get that going. All right, guys. My question is, do they regret losing you? So if you mirror that question, we're going to find out today. Spirit, does pile one's person regret losing them? Does pile one's person regret losing them? Does pile one's person regret losing them? All right, let's see, guys. Let's see what Spirit has to say. All right, we got one. Oh my God. Okay, for one, they are so heartbroken. They are so heartbroken. Okay, I'm gonna wait and see what comes out next, but they're heartbroken over this breakup. This separation has them destroyed. Let's see what else. All right, we got a bunch of them. Guys, this is so weird. I shuffled so well, but wow, a bunch of the cards that we had in your initial reading are coming up. Okay, so what I'm going to say is they are trying to come off like they are happy. They want to let go of being a player. And they feel like you're not going to accept them back. They feel like this cycle is over with. You could be dealing with a fixed sign, a Leo, a Taurus, an Aquarius, or a Scorpio. Wait, is that right? I think it's right. All right. They're also, they want to come out of, they walked away from you, but they want to come back. They want to come back, and they're so afraid that you have closed this cycle out because they were a player. They're wanting to come out of stagnation. It's like, I don't feel that they necessarily have a different perspective on things now, but they They stopped and they thought about this at a time, at one point in time, and they gained perspective at that point in time, but now that they're ready to come forward with their perspective, they feel like they didn't give you justice. They feel like they wronged you in such an awful way that, like, I feel like they're having karma come back and bite them in the ass right now. The Hermit. They recognize that you're hermiting. And they're trying to be happy. But honestly, them having been a player really was a burden to their life. They want to have victory with you. Like, they daydream about you. They dream of victory with you. They dream of you two coming back together and blowing everybody away by, against all odds, you came together and you made a life with one another, and that's what they dream of. What else, Spirit? Damn, guys, we got a bunch. They don't feel that you are in a position where you want to work with them anymore, even though they want to come back. They want to bring your situation out of conflict. I feel that they may have had you in a third-party situation. Their money isn't right. They miss your nurturing. This has been so hard on them. They've had many sleepless nights and they are tired of it. Every time they wake up in the middle of the night, you're always on their mind. They're dreaming about you. They have the weight of the world on their shoulders. They were sneaky. Oh my God, you're so tired of that. They were so sneaky and deceptive. And they recognize that you have a choice. You have a choice. You can move on, or you can wait for them. And they have a choice too. They can release this, or they can keep fighting for you. They recognize you as a soulmate. You may have had past lives with them. You may have had past lives with them, or you may have grown up together. But they see you as a soulmate. And they recognize that there was something special about you. Sorry guys, we're losing cards. Also, I do want to mention that when I was shuffling these decks in the beginning, the cards were going everywhere. I was losing control of the deck left and right. So even if you're in hermit mode, they're going to try to reach out to you. I actually feel like they've tried and they've deleted messages, or they've had your phone number dialed into the keypad and then they just deleted it. But they do also feel that your union, you coming together, was a fated destined experience. And they're actually trying to manifest you right now. They are starting to see their own power. And they're working really hard. I feel like they could be working on themselves, or they could be working really hard so that they don't have to think about you. One last card, Spirit. They regret keeping secrets from you. They hid a lot from you. I would say they regret losing you. They miss you. All right, guys, we're going to jump into the channel message. All right, so I have a particular guide that I work with this deck. This is the Phantasmagoria deck. She's my vampire guide. Her name is Montague. She's introducing herself. She's very theatrical. All right, so Montague. Give me a channeled message from pile one's person. All right. I want to be with you. I want union with you. The separation is killing me. I know I was harsh with you before, and that I want to give you something. I want to express to you my pain. I miss you so much. I want to bring you roses. I cry all the time. I cry, I scream out. I'm in pain. What next, Montague? I want to reach out, but I'm afraid. I don't sleep at night. I don't do what normal people do. I just sit and I think of you. I have the weight of the world on my shoulders and I'm tired of it. I feel like the only way I'm going to find peace again is if I come back. But I feel you will cut me out. I was not good to you. I held back from you and I hid so much from you. Why would you want me back? Wow, guys. I don't think you'd want to take a leap of faith with me. I don't have a lot to offer you. I'm trapped in my own head and I want to stop thinking about this so much. I treated you like you weren't an empress. I treated you like I didn't love you. But all I want is you. I want to lay you down in a bed of roses. And I want to give you my heart. I want to give you the world. I want to take care of you. I hope you know we're a matched pair. We belong together. I've been learning about twin flames. I'm sorry I juggled you in the past. I'm sorry I retracted my love offer. I just want to work on things now, and I'm afraid you no longer want that. I'm releasing my codependency. I'm releasing my ties to the third party. I'm healing. I want to win with you. I'm going to bring you love. Even if I'm scared, I'm going to come forward and I'm going to open my heart to you. I'm going to be your king. I'm going to be your emperor. I'm not going to hold back anymore. I know I was in the past. I know I was reserved in the past and that I didn't tell you when I loved you. I'm not going to deny you this insight. This one goes here. Sorry. I need to let go of this burden that I'm holding on my heart. I need to tell you. Alright guys, that was intense. Thank you for coming, Pile 1. I wish you luck. Thank you for allowing me to be your conduit of light tonight, today, this morning, whenever you're seeing this. And I hope to see you again. Bye-bye. Infinite blessings, love and light. Welcome, sacred souls of Pile 2. To make sure you're here in the right place, we are going to do an energy check-in. We are going to go through your oracle cards. We're going to do a channel message afterwards. Your side is going to be here, and your person's side is going to be here. There may be a possibility that you might mirror one another, and if that is the case, that just means you're reflecting each other's energy back at one another. If you find that you're in your person's pile on the check-in, just move things around as you need to. You have the yellow blusher crystal, resin crystal. All right, we're going to get you started. Please align with Pile 2's energy. Please align with Pile 2's energy. Please align with Pile 2's energy. Wow, guys. All right. So what I'm seeing right now is that you feel like there is no movement in your situation, that you're kind of feeling like you're stagnating. You feel like you've lost control of a situation, but you're also standing in your personal power. You're speaking your truth, and you're doing it in a kind manner, but you're also doing it in a way that you're cutting off what isn't working for you anymore. What else do we have for Pile 2? All right, we've got some. I feel like someone that you had maybe in your past, or maybe you, this could be you, there was a flighty energy, like an in and out. Like maybe you were in and out with your person, or your person was in and out with you. I feel like you keep tabs on your person. And you want to offer something to your person. You want to offer like a peace offering. But I also feel like you feel like they aren't, like the Ace of Cups is my I love you, like my I love you card. And I feel like you feel that there's no peace in this situation, that you don't have resolution here. I'm going to keep going even though I stopped with the other two, because we have 2 more cards for you, 3 more cards for you. Yep, 3. Hang on. Sorry, I've got something on the back of this card that I don't want there. All right. So you're wanting to make peace, and you're wanting to work on something with your person. You have been wanting to bring forth communication. You may have cut your person out. You're wanting to, like, you have a different perspective, a higher perspective on this situation. You think you two can work together, and you're wanting to come out of this place where you aren't communicating. Now let's get your person's. Let's get your person's energy. What is Pile 2's person's energy? What is Pile 2's person's energy? One more shuffle. What is Pile 2's person's energy? All right. So in the past, your person was very sneaky, very deceptive, very manipulative. They didn't want to make a decision between you and somebody else. But now they're actually waking up to this fact. They're being given a second shot. Like the Judgment card is a second chance at union. And they're answering the call. Like they're wanting to take this second chance with you. They're wanting to come in out of the cold. Like, I feel that this was a period of separation and stagnancy for the two of you. They're releasing past options and illusions, and they want to stop daydreaming about you and make this a reality. They recognize that they had been very selfish in the past and had only focused on their own wish fulfillment. All right. This was a failed investment. And they don't want to see it that way. They realize that they took on too much and that it was a burden to them and that they kind of lost control of the situation. So maybe they were playing you, maybe that they were in and out, and they thought they could juggle more than they actually could. They're moving very slowly in your direction, but they do have something they want to offer you. They want to show you that they can be in control and not abuse that energy. They want to show you that they can be steadfast and reliable. If that sounds like you or your person, you're in the right place. We're going to continue. We're going to jump into your oracles. Okay, so first off, all right, so you have Neptune, the vision. Well, vision. The number is 26. It reduces down to an 8. Okay, so Neptune is the planet of like intuition and like gut feelings and kind of like the unknown, like your subconscious. And what I'm seeing is that with number 8, it's like it's a number of confidence and renewing energy and following the same energy cycle. It's the infinity symbol upright. Um, I feel that you're being asked to become more confident in your intuition, become more confident in the unseen in your connection. So like your telepathic connectivity between you and your person. I feel you're being called to speak your truth, to manifest. Manifest what you see in your mind's eye. Make that your reality. All right, we're moving on. Wow, guys. Expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. So, like, with your energy check-in, where you two are at, like, you both want to have a second chance, but you want it to be different this time. I think that this separation isn't going to last much longer because you can't expect powerful change. Okay. You're being asked to look at what you need to release. What do you need to release? Waning moon. So whatever it is that you needed to work on in your relationship, I recommend working on that now and becoming the person that you need to be for this relationship to flourish and produce fruit. I feel that you're both emotions are running high. We're currently in a Mercury retrograde. That's actually why I have this Phantasmagoria deck for your channel message at the end. My guide that I work with, she's the guide that I pull out when I need to do something with the shadow. But emotions are running high, supermoon. I feel you both feel very strongly about one another and that you're both very intent on making this work out. You just haven't necessarily bridged the gap between the two of you. It's like you built on your end of the bridge and they built on theirs, and like there's nothing coming together in the middle, but you both want to. All right, let's see. 3 graces. Cooperative ventures with friends, joy, sharing new partnerships that are fun. I feel that that you are going to have to look at this as though it is a new partnership. Like, not that you're coming back together, but looking at it as though it's something fresh and new so that you don't ruin it with past traumas. Now, one is all possibilities. So it's like making your vision a reality. Everything is possible right now. Like, it's not quite like the cosmic egg. It's not like zero, but you have the capability of making this whatever you want it to be. It's about coming together and cooperating with one another. It's about shared investments and shared time and enjoying your life. When you're living life to the fullest, when you're living life like it's the only one you've got, good things happen. Beautiful things stem from that. Okay. You're being guided to go have fun. Go out, enjoy things with your friends. Be lively. We're going to move on. All right. Destiny. Acknowledge your mission. Align with your purpose. You have gifts to share with the world. Now, this is a dolphin. A dolphin is a very emotionally intelligent animal. So I'm feeling that you're being called to honor your intuitive intelligence. You're being called to find what your purpose is and to share that with the world because you're worth it. What you have to bring to the table isn't just bringing to the table. You are the table. You bring the whole meal. You have so much to offer and give. Make sure you're doing that. Make sure you're not squandering the time you have here. Strength. You have courage. You can endure. Find your center and spiral into your power. Sorry. You have courage. You can endure. Find your center and spiral into your power. Polar bear. I feel that you may have been alone for a while. But I also see that in this time that you've spent on your own, you've learned a lot about emotional intelligence. You've learned a lot about the universe and how it works. You've gone through a lot, but you've also come through a lot. Honor that. What you're being taught now is something you can offer to the populace. Discernment. See the truth of this situation. Use common sense and do not be fooled. Pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention, your intuition knows. Sorry, it's the Mercury retrograde. I'm stumbling over my words. I feel like your person wants to bring you and doesn't quite know how to get it out. You've also been taught discernment. Who you can and can't trust. Maybe your person hasn't presented themselves as a trustworthy individual in the past. Pay attention to that. Be aware of that. See if they've actually changed before you invest. Because though you both may want to bridge this gap, make sure you're not getting back into the same patterns that you left. All right. Trust that intuition. Foster that intuition. Get strong and confident in your intuitive capabilities. Really know that. Believe that. Trust that. Wow, guys. Marriage. Marriage. Let me say that again. Marriage. The fairies join you in celebrating wedding bliss. Guys, you're going to come back together, and you're both going to be stronger for this. This is beautiful. I want you to know your journey is beautiful, and it does involve marriage. You may serendipitously come together, like maybe you have a mutual friend getting married, and you serendipitously run into one another at the wedding. Or maybe this is signifying that you two are meant to be in a union. And because you're meant to be in a union, you're going to come together. Okay. Let's see what's next. Romance angels. Oh my god. Honeymoon, guys. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. God, that could not have planned out. I did not plan this. I swear. Like, this was... I am just blown away because I feel like you're going to get married. You're going to marry your person. You are, like, congratulations. I am beyond the moon for you. I am floored for you. Like, if this is what you want, this is what is coming. You two are coming together in a very mature state of being. And your emotions may be running high, but it's because you're meant to be together. Let's see what your person has to say to you. I regret lying to you. Now, see, that came up with the Seven of Swords. Whatever they did, they regret it. They wish they hadn't done it. They wish they had been honest with you. I wish I could share my good news with you. You're the one person they want to come to when things go right or when things go wrong. They want to keep you in the know. They want to celebrate with you. They want to celebrate with you. I will wait for a sign from you. You may have them blocked or they may have you blocked, but they're keeping a close eye on you, and I think you know that. I want to feel that way again. You too will. You will. Like, they want to feel that love with you again. They miss you. All right, let's go into my handwritten oracle. I am so scared. I think they're afraid you're going to turn them down, that you're not going to feel the same way for them as they feel for you. I can see why they'd be afraid because, like, it's a separation. I am a fool. I should have never pushed you away. Now I don't know how to cover the distance. I feel like they must have ended this. Or maybe you ended it, and this is how you feel. Either way, just switch it around as you need to. Emotionally devoid. One or the both of you is trying to behave this way. But I don't feel it's the truth. I feel like it's a facade because emotions are running high. I feel that if one of you or both of you do feel devoid, it's like your life doesn't feel complete without that person in it. This is not over. And I know it's not, because literally you wouldn't have gotten a marriage and honeymoon if this were over. You have unfinished business with this person, and they know that too. September came up. So September could either be significant to you or it could be the time that you're getting back together. But either way, September. I feel remorse. They feel such regret for how they did you. They wish they hadn't lied. Like, that's coming through so strong. Like, they feel that if they had never lied to you, this would have never been this would have never transpired. All this would be irrelevant. And I think this is from you. You broke my heart. I think this separation broke you both. All right. So what do you say we hop into some tarot? I'm going to clean up the board here. They're wanting to emphasize how frightened they are that you're not going to receive them well. All right. Let's see what they have to say. Okay. Hang on, guys. So what they're wanting to tell you is that now they're trying to pick up the pieces. They realize that juggling you caused them to drop everything. Like, they realize they made a mistake, and they're holding on to memories of you. They're holding on to their money. They're just clinging. they're clinging to you, and like they realize that something has to change, but they don't want it to change. They don't want to let you go. They don't want a death in this situation. They feel like you two coming together was a fated event. You could be dealing with a Taurus, a Leo, an Aquarius, or a Scorpio. They realized that you were the only option. They shouldn't have had other options. They can't build a life with those other people. They can't have happiness with those other people. See, it's significant that you got both the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups in reverse. They lost all of their happiness when they juggled you. When everything fell apart, they lost all of their happiness. They lost all their potential. They feel like you're guarded. They feel like you're guarding your heart now. And they're watching you kind of stand in your own power. And they're just waiting. I feel like they're afraid you're in a different relationship. They're afraid that you found freedom away from them and that you're enjoying it. Sorry. They're feeling like they watched you grow. They watched you stand on your own. They watched you persevere. And they watched you become something that they wish they could have been a part of. And now all they can do is sit back and watch that. They feel like you don't feel the same way for them that you used to. They feel like you no longer view them as being your soulmate, or like you're done, you run away. They want to bring forth something solid for you. Like they have this spark of like insight, and like they want to make something. They want to bring you a solidified offer. One where sneakiness doesn't get them anywhere. They know you caught them. They want to offer you something serious. Like, I feel like they want to bring forth a message to you. It's been slow going, though. And I really do feel that, like, you've cut them out. You really cut them out. They want to come out of this feeling of defeat. They have so much passion for you. They're kind of waking up to what they did. It's almost like they want to bring a sense of renewal to this situation. They feel like they have to do this even if they feel like you're going to reject them. They're afraid you're going to reject them, that you don't love them anymore. Upright or reverse. So they feel like you're resisting change with them. Sorry, I dropped one of my... Almost threw my card in the fire, guys. You can tell it's a Mercury retrograde. They feel like you don't want to change the situation. That you're resisting growing with them. Because they turned you down. This was a failed commitment. This was an unorthodox connection. And I feel like your person was like non-committal. I think that they feel that you're letting go of the betrayal. Like, you're burying it. You're done with it. Like, but they aren't. Like, I really do feel that now everything's catching up to them. Where you worked through it, where you moved through it, they didn't. And now it's all catching up to them, and they're looking at you, seeing that you've grown. And it's really hard for them. We got a bunch here. Okay. So all these cards, most of these are in reverse. Let's see. They're all in reverse. Energy here. You don't view them as being somebody that's stable. And you don't feel like you can come out on top with them. Like the conflict, the conflict and the like, basically they put you in competition, and you came out on top, and you threw them for a loop. Like, the way you reacted to this competition was not what they expected, and this threw them off their game. Like, they felt like they lost a game that they thought they were set up to win. And now, and like, you resisted the tower moment. You resisted the crumbling of everything because you chose to walk away. You chose to reject everything. Like, everything that was unexpected, you moved away from. You didn't accept this fish in the cup. Like, the fish is out of that cup now. You know, like, the thing about the Page of Cups is it's like, it's something unexpected. You don't normally see a fish in a cup. And it's in reverse, which tells me that you rejected that love. Like, if they were not going to treat you right, you were not going to accept it. All right, we're going to move on to your channeled message. I want to know if they regret losing you. So we're going to find out in your channeled message. Now, my guide for this, I think I touched base on this just a moment ago, but my guide, she is very particular. Her name is Montague. She's attached to my Phantasmagoria. She's attached to me, but we use the Phantasmagoria deck together. It's a vampire deck. And she's very beautiful. She's also vampiric. But I work with her when I'm working with shadow. So things in the shadow. And since we're in the Mercury retrograde, we're in the shadow. Things have been reversed. We're working through things that we could redo now that we didn't, like refocusing, retooling, recentering, just all the re's. So here we go. Please align with pile 2's person. What would they like to say to pile 2? Do they regret losing pile 2? Does pile 2's person regret losing pile 2? All right, hold on. I'm going to shuffle. All right. Give me one moment. I haven't used these cards in a long while. Let me get out more. They're wanting to hang on, let me see if I can tap into this energy. Just hang on. I'm so sorry. Person's holding back. Hold on. What does pile two, this person, does pile two's person regret losing them? Okay. I wish I'd never taken a leap of faith in the wrong direction. I realized that was the wrong thing to do. I transformed our relationship into something that was unrecognizable. And I want to come back and work with you. I know I was flighty and in and out before. And I know you'll probably want to cut me out and tear me down and rip me apart. But I think you're beautiful. And I think you're charming and charismatic. And I've watched you grow, and I need you to know that. I thought you'd fall apart without me. But instead you built yourself up. I can't build anything without you. I want to come out of this hermit mode. I want to... Ready, reverse. Reverse. I wish I had never involved somebody else. I wish I had never gone for the pretty shiny thing in the corner. Upright, reverse. Upright. I feel defeated. I feel like I was a demon watching an angel sleep. I feel like I preyed on your weakness. I preyed on your kindness. I should have never held back from you. I stabbed you in the back, and I hurt me in the process. I feel like I set myself back hurting you, destroying our relationship. I feel like I set myself back. And I'm watching you grow and blossom. I'm watching you get ready to give. I'm watching you prepare yourself to give to another person, and it should be me. I wish it were me. I want to trust my intuition and move towards you. I'm tired of holding back. I'm tired of the secrecy. Tired of the anxiety. want to open up to you, and I want to take you into my arms. I want to make love to you again. I want to bring forth communication, but I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. I recognize I'm not moving forward, and I'm watching you be happy without me. Maybe it's best if I don't come forward. I just feel left out in the cold now. I had too many options and I chose the wrong one. Montague says this card. Now I'm afraid you're just going to cut me out. Montague's telling me one more. I want all of the lies to come to the light. I'm manifesting you. I'm manifesting a life together. All right, pile 2. I hope this brought you clarity, and I hope this helps you gain some peace. Infinite blessings. Love and light. Until next time. Okay. Welcome, sacred souls of pile 3, to your love reading. If you've chosen the fairy house, this will be the pile for you. Just to make sure you're in the right place, we're going to start off with an energy check-in. We're going to move from there to your oracle cards. We're going to move back to tarot, and then a channeled love message from a person. We want to see if your person regrets losing you. Okay. Spirit, please align. Oops. We're almost losing the whole deck here. So I really feel like your person has a lot they want to say. I've actually recorded this all the way through one time, and I lost the footage. So we're starting over. Please align with pile 3. Please align with pile 3. Please align with pile 3. All right. This will be you. This will be your person. Okay. So I'm sensing that you're kind of returning home. Like, you've been moving in a direction that brings you back to yourself. I feel that you've been very rigid. You were the last one standing. You've been very resilient, but you haven't wanted to have to be. I feel that you had a failed partnership. Something went a way that you didn't expect it to, a way you didn't want it to. I feel that you have offered your cup of love to somebody, and it was based on true feelings and a genuine love for another person. But I also feel that somebody was stingy with their love. Somebody was giving to more than one party. Someone was spreading themselves too thin and they didn't have enough for you. Like they may have, wow. So some of the cards from the last reading are coming out again. I feel like you thought that you were going to have a happy family life, a happy home, and now you're in this sense of depression, like you're in a depressive state. You aren't feeling stable and secure. You feel like this shook you up. This shook you to your core. There was an unexpected change in your relationship, and it really took you out, down and out. Well, I'm really sorry, Pile 3. I'm really sorry. We're going to move on to your person. Now keep in mind that you can see yourself in either pile, and if you do, just move the energy around as needed. Or you could be mirroring, which in that case, you would be mirroring the energies that they are experiencing. Basically, you're mirroring each other's energy back to one another. Please align with Pile 2's person. Sorry, maybe there's something for you in Pile 2. Please align with Pile 3's person. It's been a long day. Please align with Pile 3's person. All right. Your person really did love you. They were trusting their intuition when moving towards you. They feel very emotionally attached to you. I would go as far as to say that your person's in love with you and to expect some sort of change in this union or the lack thereof. Your person feels like they tried to jump out of the frying pan and landed in the fire. Like they feel like there's a lack of progress. There's stagnation here. There's a lot of frustration I'm sensing. Okay. Your person wants to come out of a sense of feeling defeated. They're kind of soul searching right now. They're feeling like they kept a lot hidden, and there's a lot that they kept in the shadows with you, and they really regret that. They feel like there's injustice in this relationship. Like they do not feel good about where things are at right now. If that sounds like you or your person, you're in the right place. We're going to continue. I'm going to clear the board, and we're going to jump into your oracle cards. Sorry. All right. So your first oracle card is the Midheaven, the Pinnacle. It's 36, so it reduces down to a 9, so that's closing of cycles. So your Midheaven is about basically what you were indoctrinated into, the way that your parents trained you to approach life, to approach authority. The way that it's kind of like the way that they taught you to view yourself. All right, let's show you that. I feel like in this instance, you had a castle in the sky of dreams built on this relationship, and I'm feeling like this was like a dream come true for you. Like this relationship was a dream come true for you. Like it may have been in the beginning, but things didn't end that way. Okay, you're being asked to take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. Like when was the last time you stared at the stars? When was the last time you just spent time in the woods just reflecting, taking stock of your life? Like You're being asked to reflect. You're also being told that you're good enough. You are good enough, full moon in Virgo. I feel like this situation especially must have made you feel like the way it ended, that you weren't enough. And then you're being called to look back at your childhood to see where that pattern started. But you're also being told no matter how bad things may appear right now, a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. There will be balance in this situation. Things will come back together. Number 44 reduces down to an 8. 8 is about finding confidence. And this one, it reads the secret path, an irresistible pull down a distinct path, ley lines, mystical traditions. You're being called to the sacred arts. It could be of healing. It could be mysticism, the metaphysical community, but you're also being called down a very specific path to healing yourself. What in childhood did you build up in the clouds that isn't necessarily reality, but it's been your reality? Okay, let's move on. Clarity. Banish the fog of illusion. Open your eyes to the truth. Remember the perfection of who you are. So you're being called back to your roots. You're being called back to the soul blueprint that you have, that's been created for you. Don't necessarily forget, but work through what you've been taught. Work through what you've been taught and disassemble it and reassemble it into something that you want to have. Build your castle. Gentleness. Strength is gentle. True kindness has wings. Love in action endures. Gentleness is what you're being called to do for yourself right now. You're being called to be kind and gentle to yourself because you've been through a lot. There will be peace in this situation. Remember your thoughts. Creation, sorry. Remember your thoughts shape your future. Your words create it today. Your choice becomes your reality. You're being asked to choose to focus on things that are going to benefit you, to focus on your growth. So like if you're having a bad experience, it doesn't have to make it a bad day. And after that experience has transpired and passed, don't necessarily keep reflecting back on it or talking about it with other people. Allow it to pass and then build off of what you would like to happen. Build on the positive. I'm not talking about toxic positivity here. I'm talking about acknowledging acknowledging the things that are unpleasant, but allowing yourself to move from moment to moment and find a happier moment. Focus on the good things, like your dreams have chosen you. Find fulfillment in pursuing your destiny. This is the magic of life. What you want, what you desire, is also desiring you. It's something that you're being guided to. You're being guided to choose what it is you want to do, the way you want to present yourself in life and to this world, and fulfill your mission. The next card that we have is gratitude. Be grateful for abundance, live in appreciation for what you have, and more good things will come to you. You're being asked to express gratitude for the good things in your life. You're being asked to show appreciation for that which you want more of. All right. Get some exercise. As your body becomes stronger, you begin to feel stronger in all ways. So as you get exercise, you revitalize your well-being. You take in more oxygen, which and also prana energy, the life force. You feel renewed and stronger, and you get those endorphins going, and you feel like you can handle your stressors better. So jump into that. All right. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. I feel that you and your person both love one another and that this will come back around. Because both of you, like, it may have been a failed commitment to begin with. Something may have pulled you apart, but that doesn't mean that this is the indefinite end, because I still see that something is going to keep going. Like, this is going to keep going forward. This isn't the end. I remember every detail of that day. I think that they're hurting. I think they remember breaking up with you, and it haunts them. Like, they go over and over and over in their mind with it. I'm becoming a better person. They're becoming a better person for you. They want to be stable for you. I wish I could take back my words. I feel like they said something very hurtful to you, very painful, something that they can't undo. I feel you even though we're apart. This isn't in your head. They feel it too. I know I messed everything up. I feel they hold so much regret. All right, you got more handwritten oracle cards than anybody else did, any other pile. So we're going to jump into this. Hang on, I had gotten these all mixed up. We're just going to start. My bed is so cold without you in it. They miss you dearly. I feel like everything good in their life left when you did. Am I good enough for you? This separation has both of you questioning that. Okay, so this one kind of, it got me again. Molested as a child. I think your person may have been touched inappropriately when they were younger. And I want you to know that I'm very, very sorry for that. Because now they don't see love in a very clear light. And it's really holding them back. Seeing synchronicities. I believe that this is a twin flame connection, just because you see a lot of synchronicities on this journey. They're feeling very desperate, desperation. They're desperate to get in contact with you. They're desperate for you to see them. They looked at you as though you were a goody two-shoes. You were their good girl or boy. I'm really in my head right now. They're having a hard time staying present in the moment. I've been watching you. They've had their eye on you for a while. They don't want you to know this, though. I want another chance to see you. They really do. I feel like they let that pass by before, but they want it now. They wouldn't squander this a second time. Let's jump into your tarot, just because I want to be able to get this reading in, and I'm quickly losing memory space on my camera. All right. Please align with pile 3's person. Please align with pile 3's person. Please align with pile 3's person. Okay, so they're releasing fear. And secrets that have been kept from you thus far are going to be starting to come to light. They're wanting to bring justice to this situation because they view you. They view you like a soulmate. You are their soulmate. Okay. They're resisting healing right now. They have a lack of faith. Like, it's like they have a pessimistic voice in their head that tells them this is never going to work out. They've been overindulging. They could be an alcoholic or a drug addict. And they're finding mental strength. Like, this is really taking a toll on them. They're trying to let go of their old ways. And they're afraid to move on. They don't want to move on from you. They don't want to let you go. They recognize that they brought a lot of conflict to this situation. And they're hesitant. They feel like this is a missed opportunity with you. And they fear that you're not going to want to work with them again. And that they lost their happiness forever. Sorry, that was my elbow. They're feeling very discouraged right now. They feel like this is unrequited love, that you don't care about them anymore. They feel like you're moving on, and like I feel like you're moving on, but you don't necessarily want to have to. You're finding your abundance right now. You're finding your strength. They were very selfish in the past, but they do view you as a soulmate. They have a lot of nostalgic feelings about you, and they know they were ruthless with you. Reality is starting to set in for them that this might be it. That they might have lost you forever. Okay. They are so depressed. They keep writing messages that they just don't send, and they feel like your union, that meeting you was a fated opportunity. They feel like they lost their entire... This unexpected change was like it for them. Like, it ruined everything for them. They feel like they feel like they lost so much when they lost you. And they're depressed. They're so depressed. Okay, let's see. God, guys, they regret walking away. They're watching, like, they miss, like, being in the leadership role. They miss guiding you, being the one that you trusted. They they regret lying to you and being deceitful, and they want a second chance so bad, and they're so anxious they're not going to get that. Okay, we're going to move on to your channeled message, because I'm sorry I'm going through this really fast. I'm just afraid I'm not going to get to the rest of the messages before my camera cuts out. All right, guys, this guide that I work with this card deck, her name is Montague. She's a vampire. We use the Phantasmagoria deck. Please align with Pile 3's person, and we want to know if they regret losing Pile 3. Now, I use this deck a lot during Mercury retrograde because it's a shadow deck. Please align with Pile 3's person. Do they regret losing Pile 3? Please give us a channeled message, Montague. All right. Okay. They want to come in out of the cold with you. Let me try this again. I want to come back to you. I don't like feeling like you cut me out. I lost everything when I left you. And now I'm just trying to rebuild my life, and everything seems so empty without you. I overindulge. I'm trying to find peace. I want to feel happy with you again. I know you're my twin. I know you're my twin flame and that I hid so much from you. I was afraid you weren't going to love the real me if I showed you who I really was. I did not operate in balance. I did not temper myself. And now I wish I could. I wish I could go back and redo everything. Wow, guys. I've locked myself away. I'm hiding. I can't face life without you. The way I talked to you the last day we spoke, I was abusive. I shouldn't have been so in and out with you. I shouldn't have been so hot and cold with you. I shouldn't have juggled you. I shouldn't have made you feel like you were less important. I wish I hadn't been so unstable. And now I'm stuck. I'm watching you find the strength to move on, to move forward without me. And I'm beating myself up over it. You may have said hateful things to me, but I feel like you were justified. We tore each other apart that day. I stand in that spot over and over again, in my mind, wishing that I could just do it over, wishing I could bring justice to this situation. I'm resisting the inevitable. I don't want to move forward without you. I'm holding back so much. I want to let go of the suffering that I caused you, but that I also caused myself. I stabbed myself in the back when I stabbed you. Now I'm holding on to everything, just clinging to your memory, clinging to your scent, wishing that we could work together again. The tower has fallen. My world is crumbling without you. I just want victory with you. Montague says we're done. Pile 3, I hope this brings you clarity and peace. Thank you for letting me be your conduit of light. I will be praying for you. If you need to reach out, I'm here. Infinite blessings, love, and light. Until next time. I want to personally thank you for allowing me to be your conduit of light today. If you found value in this video and you're feeling called to, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Your presence here is invaluable. Infinite blessings, love, and light. until next time.